You think healing is easy? Well, think again. Healing is actually very hard. It takes time, stress, tears, and dedication. And many of us might even feel discouraged because we can doubt that healing is even worth it. Or we can wonder if we're even making any progress in our healing process. So I'm here today to talk to you about a few signs, major signs that can reassure you that you are healing even faster than you think you are. But before we go over these signs, I want to bring you the verse of this video, which is Psalm 73, verse 26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. All right, so the signs that you are healing even faster than you think you are, the first one is you don't avoid the hard conversations anymore. Because when you're not healed, you don't want to know the truth. You don't want to go over the triggers. You don't want to dig deep and go over the necessary conversations that are supposed to show you who you really are and what to do about your life. But once you are healed or you are healing, you want to go over these conversations. You want to find the problems. You want to find the solutions. So not avoiding the hard conversations is a tell sign that you are actually healing. The second one is you use your trauma as lessons. Your trauma, your past trauma in your life, trauma from relationships, trauma from your childhood. You use these things not to hurt people anymore, not to use as excuses for the actions that you make in your life, but you use them to be better as a person. Here is a quick story about this. There was a dad who had two sons. He was a horrible father. He was a horrible husband. He used to blow up his money. He used to go drinking, alcoholic. He smokes all the time and was beating up on his wife. He was just a horrible, horrible father and husband. Now his sons grew up, and one of them became a very successful businessman. He had businesses, he was married, he had children, everybody respected him. He was great and kind and nice to everyone, his family, his children, all around great person. And the other son grew up to become an alcoholic. He was blowing up money. He was smoking. He was just drinking all the time. And there was a person that came and saw the two sons. He asked the alcoholic and the drunk and the son that wasn't doing anything great with his life. He asked him, he said, "Why do you think you became the man that you are today?" And the son said, "Because I watched my dad." So that same person asked the other son who's a business owner, he is just great with his family and his friends. And that person asked him, "Why do you think you became the guy that you are today?" And he said, "Because I watched my dad." So you can either use your trauma and use all the things that you have gone through to do the same, or you can use them to be better for yourself and for other people. The next sign that you are healing even faster than you think you are is you stop controlling everything. When you are healing, you understand that you cannot control people. There's some situations you won't be able to control, and that the only thing that you can actually control is yourself and your actions. So you let go of the things that you can't control, and you let God, and you only worry about what you do and what you are to yourself and how you show up to other people. The other sign that you are healing even faster than you think you are, you doubt yourself, you know your triggers, you get triggered sometimes, but you recover from them. or you do what needs to be done anyways. While you're healing, you will have fears, you will have doubts, but these doubts are gonna come because they have been there for a while, and it's going to take a while for them to leave you. But you understand that you can still keep going. You can still do what needs to be done. You bounce back and you keep trying. And that's one way that you know that you're healing. You don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. You don't give up on other people in your lives. You do what needs to be done. Even when you screw up, even when you make mistakes, you still continue to do the work. Another sign that you are actually healing even faster than you think you are is people are actually leaving your life, and your life is getting boring. The truth is, when you are surrounded by drama and toxicity, it can actually feel exciting for us human beings. Naturally, these things can feel exciting. So when we are in the healing process and we are healing, life can get a little boring. That's because we confuse stability with boredom. So once the drama is gone from your life, once the toxic people are gone from your life, you will just be. And it might get boring, but it's so worth it. Because at the end of the day, you are looking for healing and you're looking for peace. And once you understand that, it's no longer toxicity in your life, no longer drama, crazy people. And once you stop engaging in these toxic conversation or a toxic situation with your friends, they're going to realize it. And they're going to be like, whoa, what is going on? You have changed. Or you think you're better than us. We're not going to deal with you or with you anymore. And they're going to start leaving your life, because once you're healing, the toxic people are going to start leaving your life. Now, the last sign that you are healing even faster than you think, you might have enemies. These so-called friends that were engaging in all these toxic, dramatic situation with you, you might even start irking their spirit. They might even become your enemies. Once they start saying, whoa, you think you're better than us? Now they might become jealous and envious of how stable you are. Hurt people, and misery loves company. So once you leave the misery behind, once you leave the drama behind, these people that were partaking or engaging with the drama with you are going to probably start hating you, because they hate the change that has been done in your life. And they are either projecting, or they wish they were you, or they were doing the work that you were doing. And a lot of times they don't see the work that you're doing, they see the results. They don't see the tears. They don't see the anxiety that you get from your triggers and your trauma. They don't see you forcing through and still doing the work regardless of anything. They don't see that, they just see the results. And once they see the result, they hate you, but they don't see the work that you have done. They don't want to do the work because it's too hard for them. So they start hating you. There's nothing easier for them to do but to start being jealous or envious of the result that you have from doing the work that you have done. But since they don't want to do the work, it's too hard for them. So the easiest thing for them to do is to be envious and to start being jealous. So as long as you keep in your path and you keep doing what needs to be done in order for you to get to a point where you're healed, you're at peace with yourself, you don't have to worry about them, because they're no longer in your lives anyways. They will try to talk behind your back, or they will try to have other people hate you because they can't quite get to you. But that doesn't matter, as long as you're doing the work, and as long as you have people that are there for you during that time, your support system. You can then have healthier relationships, because the people that will want to be in relationships with you once you're healed are going to be healed people, because they see something in you that they have. So here are the signs. These are major signs that could tell you that you are actually healing. So keep going at it. Don't be discouraged. You can do this. Bye.